Hello and welcome to your latest forecast from the Met Office. And it's going to be quite an unsettled few days to come, but signs things might dry up a little bit next week. But let's take a look at the earlier satellite and radar picture. You can see this swirl of cloud across the west of the UK, bringing in this rash of showers, some quite persistent showers for Northern Ireland and across parts of western Scotland as we've headed through the first few hours of today. But you can see those showers now knocking on the doors of northwest England and Wales. But to the east of all of that, ahead of all of those, you'll see we've had some sunshine across the south and east through this morning, and that's where we'll see the best of the sunshine through the day today. So let's take a look at the forecast then. You can see that area of low pressure just anchored to the north of Northern Ireland. Further heavy rain pushing in here through the afternoon, and a fair few showers feeding in across Scotland, northern parts of England, Wales and into the southwest. But if you're living down towards the East Midlands, parts of East Anglia, southeast England, you'll probably have a mostly dry day with some hazy spells of sunshine through the afternoon, but a fairly blustery picture up and down the UK through today. Temperature-wise, well, for this time of year, not too bad. Feeling a bit chilly under the cloud and rain further north with 8s and 9s, but getting the sunshine and we could see highs of 10 to 12 degrees this afternoon, so feeling quite pleasant in that sunshine out of the breeze. As we head through this evening and overnight then, we are going to see a change taking place, and that's all down to a very strong and active jet stream that we've got pushing out of America at the moment. You can see here with the darker pinks, the real core of strong jet stream winds just pushing to the south of the UK. Now, as we move our way through the next few days, we'll see that jet stream bringing in this area of low pressure through the course of tonight. A brief ridge follows, but then you can see the next weather system coming in behind. So frequent spells of wet weather feeding in as we head in towards this coming weekend. Let's take a look at this evening though, and you can see some further heavy rain to come for parts of southwest Scotland and Northern Ireland. A weather warning in place here through this evening. But as we head our way through the small hours, we then turn our attention to this next sway, the wet weather. You can see from the bright colours on the map there's some really heavy bursts of rain to come, and we've already seen a lot of rain across some parts of southwest England and Wales, so the risk of further flooding is possible, with a yellow warning in force for parts of the Somerset Levels down through Devon and also western Dorset as well. Do take care here because there's some flooding on the roads already, and this will exacerbate that a little further. Away from the area of rain though, we will start to see things turn a little bit drier for those areas that have seen the rain through Friday, but it's not going to last long because we will see further wet weather then spilling in as we head through the weekend. But temperature wise, no problems with frost or ice overnight tonight. We're looking at a fairly mild one for this stage in December. Now, as we take a look through Saturday morning, there will be some impacts from this wet weather through the morning, and as it pushes back into parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland, we'll see further rain warnings come into force here. We've also got some strong winds wrapped around that low pressure, so a wind warning is in place from anywhere from East Anglia across northern England through Wales into the southwest of England, but particularly the Irish Sea coastal areas and into Northern Ireland as well. We could see some areas see gusts of 60 to 70 miles an hour. These are damaging wind gusts, so if you've got Christmas decorations outside or you're making plans through the afternoon to do Christmas preparations, do take heed of the forecast and stay up to date with all the latest information. Now, the rain itself pushes its way northwards through the afternoon. Some brighter skies then following on for southern parts of England and Wales, and equally for the far south of Northern Ireland we may see some brighter skies and a little less windy for the Northern Isles of Scotland here. Still some showery bursts of rain and a breeze to contend with, but nothing as strong as what we're seeing elsewhere across the country. Now, temperature-wise, it's going to be mild for the time of year, probably not feeling particularly mild, even though the thermometer might say 13 or 14 degrees. Still quite cold under the rain, though, further north across Scotland, particularly where that persists into the afternoon on Saturday. As we head our way through Saturday evening then, we've still got the wet and windy weather to contend with, but the worst of it will tend to become more confined to this kind of central swathe of the UK. So from the North Midlands northwards, we will see some quite heavy bursts of rain, but easing down in intensity as the evening wears on. The best of any clearer skies across the south, but still quite breezy out there for most places. And then skipping ahead to Sunday, some clearer, brighter, sunnier skies to start the day across many areas. But as you saw earlier, this next weather system is feeding its way in from west to east, and that's going to give another spell of quite heavy rain for a time as it trundles its way across the country, again with this next area of low pressure feeding a rush of showers in behind. Staying on the mild side, but I'd say temperatures just a degree or two down compared with Saturday. So again, under the persisting cloud and rain, further north it probably feel quite cold at 7 degrees, a little milder where you see the sunshine, and 13 degrees towards the south. So quite a bit going on with our weather over the next few days. It stays fairly unsettled for the shorter term, but there are signs that as we head our way through to the middle part of next week, things will turn a little bit more settled. So check out the 10-day trend if you're looking for a bit more information. Otherwise, you can follow us on YouTube and all of our other social media channels. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.